Okay, so first of all, welcome all of you. So today we are going to in-depth talk about our AI benefit, your development and all that. So first of all, we have a lot of people wanting to join our industry, okay, for different reasons. Okay, some of them want to join because of money, some development, happiness, freedom, whatever it is. We'll try to fulfill their goals. So one thing I love about the marketing of AIA recently for the past few years is we have partnership with, actually David Beckham is our ambassador for AIA globally, 18 countries. He's traveled around the world. Actually, I was so close to him, like so close, taking picture, but because I couldn't go into the crowd, so I take selfie like that I'm with him, you know. But yeah, so he has a lot of videos about what's your why. Okay, and I love this what's your why, because if your why is very, very strong, then everything will work. It's not about the product, it's not about the company, it's about what's your why. Okay, and because our industry have given you a lot of flexibility, a lot of freedom to develop yourself, that's why it can go faster. Okay, so yeah, this is my favorite. Okay, so let's go quickly with sorry, I just do it, very quickly. But the reason in March is my 25th year in the industry, and I still love it. I mean, my members can feel the passion in me that I just don't do it as a job. I just love it. So the reason why I joined the industry, my biggest why was I don't want to work for anybody. That's me, because I had a lot of issue with companies that you never get paid fair because you work so hard, and end up you don't get what you want. You want to get promoted, but it's not your turn, and then things like that. But you don't want to end up one day you get older and you get nothing just because you work for him, and it doesn't make sense. For me, it doesn't make sense. I don't want to work for my own business because I have problems also financially, because everything is not as expected. Like, for example, if you have a shop now, you'll be really freaking out. Come on, look at all these shops, empty shops. So you cannot control everything. So when I found this industry, I said, this is it, this is what I'm looking for. So what I was looking for is a really bright future, because everybody needs to be protected. I was sharing so many cases with you guys this morning. Come on, this is real cases, working like claims like 2 days ago, 5 days ago, and actually see the claim chat is really shocking. And just imagine if they don't have all this protection, what can they do? You guys have seen my video, and my father, because of lack of insurance, we literally went to hell. So I strongly believe that everybody needs insurance. Everybody needs to be protected, not only from insurance, but also financially protected for their retirement, for their future, for their education, whatever it is. So when I see this, I said, so there's no reason why I cannot find opportunities. It's very meaningful. Like I was saying, it's all win. AIA win, they get business. I win, I get the business. And the client also win because he get the future, a bright future and a very good protection. So, and also because there are a lot of insurance that is compulsory. Okay, if you bought a car, there's no way that you can start your car without insurance, right? If you hire a maid, there's no way you let her work in your house if he just has some accident or something. Then you also have problems. So that's why I see it's very meaningful to help, and also it's a win-win situation. I can do anything I want, honestly. Flexible working hours, it's really flexible I'm talking about. So you are your own boss. That's what I love, especially we have, like I'm very work-life balance as well. I mean, I want to go for my study, I want to go for my gym, I want to do just so many things in life you want to do. It's not about the job. Job is only a small part of my life, so I like the flexible hours. I want to be my own boss because it's not about the power. It's not about that. It's because I want to control everything about my life. Like in my video, I said, it's my life. It's not yours, it's my life. I can control everything about my life. So I love this one. Of course, attractive compensation, we'll talk about that in a minute. There's a lot of award and motivation. We have a lot of incentive trips. I don't know how, like, my assistant always said to me, "Oh, Annie, a message came that you have some such and such incentive." I said, what was it from? It's a challenge from 2 months ago. I said, really? So every day you just work hard and you get everything. And every day is motivation. Nobody will demotivate you when you come back. Nobody, because everybody is in a team. Because if you're negative, you are spreading the virus over. So we have to stop you. Okay? But in other companies, when I was working for companies that a lot of politics, everyone want to kill everybody, because if you go, then I get promoted. So I just hate that environment. So with this, I myself, boss, I work on my own. I don't want Chi to die. Chi doesn't want me to die because it's no good for anybody. I want her to get promoted because my team get bigger, and she want Aaron to get promoted because then everybody go big. So every day we're motivating each other, and seeing somebody is getting a little low or something, we will grab him and make sure everybody is okay. So and that's what I love about this industry, is I can't find anywhere else yet. We have in AIA over 100 products. Of course, we don't sell all the 100 products because it's too much to explain to clients. But we have different products in different situations. Like, for example, at the moment we have the coronavirus protection for customer. It's very easy. They just click in an app. They have 150,000 protection already. They don't have to do anything, and so we are very well organized for all the products and service. And service, is all now already linked with all the technology. Okay, so you actually don't have to go and meet your clients. You can sign anywhere for the application. You can do the service anywhere. You don't have to sit down with her face to face. You can just send a link, one-time password. You can do anything here, really. But of course, face to face is always, better opportunity for us. But so even during the coronavirus, during the protests, it doesn't really affect us so much. The only thing that affects our business is the PRC market, is because they cannot enter Hong Kong. So they cannot sign anything. Other from that, Hong Kong, our business is still growing, still doing very well. Especially nowadays, people ask more questions about, do you think I have enough coverage? What if I go to the hospital now? What will happen? So there are many requests like that, that customer need more service. It's very systematic. Okay, this is actually, out of all the points, this is what I love most. It's very fair. Okay, you don't have to bribe me. You don't have to love me. But of course, I know you do. You don't have to do anything to make me happy so you get promotion. What I love is all in the system. So if I look into the menu is open to everybody. If I go ding, 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 then I get promoted to ding. So this is so simple. If I do this, I get this commission. So never fail. So you don't have to do anything. We just work together, work hard, and you get what you deserve. This is what I love. Because when I work with somebody, sometimes there's a lot of political reason that you don't get what you want. Okay? And I'm not the kind of person that always please my boss. I can't do that. You know me, I can't do that. I just work hard, but they don't like me working hard. They like people pleasing him, so I can't do anything. So I love this very systematic, very professional training in the whole of AIA. You get the top notch of the training, not just from me, it's also from the AIA. We have different partners. Okay, we have over 20 private banks that work with us hand in hand. We have our general insurance department that work with us hand in hand. We have group medical. We have so many departments that you don't have to actually learn all the products. So you call them, they will assist you to go and meet clients with you from that department. Okay, this is something that I cannot, so far I cannot find in other companies, insurance companies. So suppose you have to go to meet a big client to a private bank. So we have our high net worth department to go with you, not necessary by any, because they are specialists. So you get a lot of support from different departments. Okay, and especially EDP, of course, Premier Cam and EDP has a lot of support from that. And also AI district and the team culture is very family, like we were talking about last time. So I don't repeat on that. So actually we are family members, okay? So very good team spirit. So AIA, of course, is one of the biggest insurance company in the whole of Pan Asia. We have covered 18 countries. So you probably, ask, so what's that got to do with me? Now I'm working in Hong Kong AIA. Suppose I'm talking about Philippines, Manila. Okay, we have clients come to Hong Kong. It's only because they thought, well, I want to diversify. So instead of buying Film Life in Manila, they will buy in Hong Kong AIA. So it's the same company, same group, different product, different return, but diversification. They want to keep some US dollar policy in financial hub in Hong Kong. Yeah, it does happen. I have a lot of expats. You guys have a lot of expats clients as well. For different reason, it does help a lot. Okay, suppose if I have a client that wants to migrate to Singapore, and he wants to look for insurance, yeah, I can refer clients to them. I mean, we work together. So this is actually a very, very good opportunity for us, not just limited locally, but globally. We can also do what we want to do. Okay, so we have established over 100 years. We started in 1919. Of course, we got as a listed company in 2010. And I still remember that time was very big in Hong Kong, and now we are the one of the biggest listed company in Hang Seng Index. If you can say, very financially very, very, very strong. So I don't go into that. You can take into AI.com or you can go into AI. You can see all our history. But we are actually focusing a lot in Asia. Okay, we have actually bought companies in like Australia, like other countries, apart from, of course, Australia is also Asia. But the thing is, we as Hong Kong financial planner in Hong Kong, we focus on local and to merge with like other insurance agent in other countries that we can work together. I had a case that Singapore AI has launched a plan for diabetes, but we don't have. So these are things that you can think about it, and also you can refer to them. Okay, so we'll talk about it later. This is our culture. I think with people that really always look at the advertisement and all that, they will realize that it's not only a financial bank and financial industry. It's not about money. It's all about balanced life, healthy life, wellness. If you dig into our apps, you'll see all these like vitality, all that. We are reminding our clients about vitality every day. I'm checking on my steps every day to make sure I get a discount on my products, because the more healthy you are, the more discount I get in my products. So it linked up, become a very big noise from our client, not just talking about what if I die, what if I get sick, or negative messages. Okay, so our biggest task is how to meet our clients' needs to help them to fulfill their dream in the future, and how to make them happier. And we also launch a 1 more hour. People look at this and think, oh, you guys have to work 1 more hour. No, AI promote 1 more hour sleep. Yeah, so AI don't want you to work harder. They want you to be more balanced and more happy. Yeah, so people say, yeah, they want to squeeze you to work harder. I say, no, read the small words. It's not, because we work so hard, we don't sleep, so it's really funny. Okay, now we go into the actual. So this is actually a capturing from our menu, so I don't make it up. So you can see the actual how we work on a secure future. Suppose if you work somebody, I don't know about you guys, so the last day that you left your company, what is the check? What is the final check that you got, the amount? So what is it? I left my previous company years way back in a very big company. I left that day is the day that I got the check. I said, that is it. I'm not going to work for anybody anymore in my life. I got the last check, matters over. That's it, okay? So I don't know what you guys are getting, but imagine if you're 50 years old, 60 years old and that, and you left your company, what are you going to get, okay? So how do you build a secure future is very, very important. It's not just about a job, because a job, you work, and tomorrow you don't have a future, then it's not what you want, what we want. Okay, this is actually one of my favorite picture. I'll show you more. So I'm going to show you all the details about what it is. So as you can see, we have our business, we have our first year business. So suppose somebody sign a case, then we have our first year commission. So it depends on what kind of products. So we have medical products, critical illness products, life insurance products. So every product had different commission, but it's similar. Okay, but one thing about AIA is whatever number of years they're paying are the number of years that you're getting your commission. So that means if the product, he has to pay 15 years, you get 15 years commission. If he had paid whole life for like medical insurance, you also get whole life benefits. Okay, the reason is because we are providing service to them whole life. Okay, so it's actually we deserve what we're getting. And then the second year, because, okay, so this is the chart. So the first year, supposedly, you are making what you're making, because last time you told us about your income. So I'm just estimating this is your income and income. So if you do it in AIA, what will happen? So the green part is what you're making new business every year. Suppose you have no growth, no nothing, just doing same business every year. Okay, so the next year you're getting a renewal bonus, because if the client paid the second year, then you get a renewal. The third year you get a renewal. So all this, like I said, the number of years he's paying is the number of years you're getting your commission. So you will see that the renewal actually is also the red one. It's getting bigger and bigger because it's just accumulating. So it's just go up. So we have EM bonus, and you don't have to go for the appraisal for EM bonus, because it's according to your whole year commission at times, X number of percentage. Even if you're very lazy, you don't come to work, you don't like me, you will still get this 100%. Okay, as in the menu. So of course it doesn't happen that, but it does happen that it's very fair. The more hardworking you are, the more EM bonus you get. Okay, and then on the third year you start getting a career benefit. I will explain that later on in more details how you're gonna get this. So we're gonna get career benefit and special producer allowance, car park allowance. So this, imagine if you're making 665,000 in the first year. So normally about 5 to 6 years you double your income, but using exactly the same effort. Okay, you are not improving in your production. You're just doing like what you're doing every year, but your income will grow. So if it goes up, so the green part is your new business. So if it goes up, so your accumulation eventually will be bigger than your new business today. So that means we can have the guts to do a lot of commitment, like for example, buying properties, like sending your kids overseas, for example, all like this, because it's all from your previous income, not from today's hard work. Okay, they're not going to take it back from you because it's from the previous. So this is what I call security. Okay, so this is just talking about an MDRT effort. Of course, it's not easy, but you can see the opportunity there. Okay. Okay, now we go into the details. Okay, like I was saying, the first year you get a first year business commission. The renewal, you get a renewal commission. From the renewal commission, oops, I was going to enlarge it. From a renewal commission, you will get, on top of the renewal commission, the first to the fifth year of the renewal commission, you get 56.5%. Okay, you guys can ask me a question later on, how to calculate this and all that. So the 6th to the 10th year of the renewal, you get 69%, and 11th year onwards until whatever, you get 77.5%. This is a very big accumulation on the renewal. The reason why AI is giving so much is because they want you to provide very good service, so the client will keep on renewing and you provide them very good service. Okay? Because normally client lapse the policy mainly is because either due to their personal reason, and the second thing is your bad service. So they surrender the policy or they lapse the policy, or they don't trust AI, they don't trust you anymore. So AI wants to maintain a very good service. Actually, our persistency rate in our team normally is 98 to 100%. We only have policy lapse. There's no choice. Maybe he passed away or he go bankrupt or something, but otherwise our service is actually very good. It's in our record. If you want to take into all our record, I have it with you. I have no secrets today. I'll show you everything. Okay? So all this, including standalone policy, group medical insurance, MPF, even like I was talking about car insurance, general insurance, all this have, you will get it in the start the 3rd year when you have the renewal. Because the 2nd year you have your renewal, the 3rd year you start getting this continuously. Every year they will calculate the total amount, and the 3rd year they give you every month in average. Say for example 5,000 a month, and then the year after maybe 5,500 because you get more and more. So it just goes bigger and bigger. So like this. Okay. So this is the only thing that we have to get this done. It's you need to have 24 cases in a year, okay? Because they want you to stay active. See, the problem is a lot of people think, oh, you work so hard, you accumulate all these clients and business, and you just sit there and do nothing, and you get accumulation. But AI don't want that. AI want us to continuously get active and continuously provide good service. Okay, that's why they give so high benefit to our renewal commission. Okay, so and then we have special producer allowance, similar calculation. Every year they give to you, every month. So we have career benefit every month. We have this also every month. The criteria is only 260,000 commission in a year, and you also get according to the level, and on top of that monthly you get it. So that's why you will see the chart accumulation on that. And then you have year-end bonus, like I said. You reach that, you get that. You reach that, you get that. That's it. Okay? You don't have to look at other things. Nothing. Okay? A lot of companies say, oh, okay, we committed you 14 months salary, but this year the company's business no good, so we cannot give you. I'm sorry about that, but I don't have. Never. In 25 years in my life here, never. Even due to tsunami crisis now, they only give you more. They don't give you less. Okay? So, for example, an MDRT, if you have what I was saying, say 600,000, what I was showing you in the chart, 600,000 commission, so you get 20.4% every year, January 24th, in your account. No delay. Yeah, very good. So you get that. Normally you use it for, a lot of people use to pay off some mortgage, savings, whatever it is. Of course, you have to pay tax. Okay, so this is actually very good. In olden days, nowadays we use that to start buying properties, and pay off because it's extra, right? Okay. So also we have car park allowance. It depends on, there are 2 levels of car park allowance. One is for normal agents. Normally you get $1,000 per month on top of that. So every month they'll give it to you. You really don't have to park. Should I say that? I don't park. I have a car. So if you are a top producer, you get more. Okay. So they all know about that. So my parking allowance is $6,200 per month. Okay. So but I don't park. I drive because parking here, I catch a Uber, it's cheaper than I park here because it's so expensive in Causeway Bay. But I have, they don't need to prove, you just enjoy the benefit. They give it to you in your account, not pay your parking. Okay, so this is just called car park allowance, okay? And I love that as well. So you keep, you follow the menu, you just keep certain level and you get that. So this is again monthly on top of blah, blah, blah. Okay, and on top of that, we have group medical. So it depends on the level that your production is. Suppose you are superstar, your MDRT, COT, whatever. So you click in the menu, you see the benefits. Okay, so on the benefits, you can upgrade, voluntary upgrade. You can pay a little extra, but it's still a lot. It's still very cheap. I think I pay $200-300 a month to upgrade, and I get the best of what I can get. Of course, like I was telling you guys, I still buy my CEO medical. People think I'm wasting money, but it's just, you know, super protection for myself. So you get the best for not just yourself, for your family members as well, for inpatient and outpatient. Okay, so this is very, very good. Okay, I love this. Okay, so look like it's the same chart, but I'm telling you, if you pay 50% extra effort on a little bit more of everything, then of course this is higher, and this will also will grow. So your income, if the first year is 998,000, you know, 50% more, say 1 million. So 6 years later is 2 million. So this calculation is not a PowerPoint. This calculation is as per our calculation in our system. Okay, so it does come like this. Of course, there are maybe different variation, as in, okay, I sell more medical, you sell more critical illness, maybe a little different here, but not much. So imagine if you work X number of years later, and this will really increase. And if this year, for example, I get really sick, or there's a crisis that I can't work, whatever it is, I still get this amount of income with doing nothing, right? But the thing is, you know, you have to work extra hard on that to build up, you know, all the accumulation. Okay, one more is you want to get even more, okay? You have to work smarter. We cannot work harder to do very big business. I cannot have 20 appointments a day, right? It's physically not possible, okay? But you can have 20 times more on premium because you work wiser, you work smarter, you meet more high net worth people. You meet people that are willing to invest in AI. Then you have to work smarter and you have to have your own marketing strategy. How you do it, okay? It's not about working harder. Up to this level is working smarter. Okay, so your income, actually it's really true that that was one thing that the lady that recruited me to this industry, I was very simple. And she said, do you want to join an industry that you can basically control everything, including your time, your income, with unlimited income, unlimited time that you can use? I said, no, this cannot be possible. It sounds like a scam, right? So, but it is true. When I work here, now 25th year, I actually really can do anything I want, anytime I want, okay? I can tell, you know, just tell my boss, I want to stay in Australia for 2 months. I don't have to apply. It's my time. They said, okay. So who's taking care of the training? I'll get a senior to take care of it for 2 months, that's okay. I can do anything, basically. So you can just buy a ticket, go and do whatever you want. My daughter used to have, when she was studying every day, basically, I spent a lot of time with her study. So yes, I do come back to work, just training on that, and then I leave the office about, 12 o'clock, pick her up, study with her, have dinner with her. That's my time. I just love it. Okay, so this is extra effort, extra income. And also you can, on top of all that, you can also do your team building. So imagine if you have the first chart that I show you, 660 something thousand, and you have 6 members, same as you, okay, same production as you, then your income becomes not 66, become 1.1. Forget about all the accumulation. I'm just talking about your income. So your income, if you just pay the effort and you have a few guys like you guys that work, hard like you do, find the right members, your income is 1.8 million in a year. And I didn't even calculate the accumulation. Okay? So, and the reason that you're getting high commission and high override, because yes, you do have to spend a lot of effort to train your members, to serve your clients, and we deserve it. Honestly, we deserve it because that work that we, put in the effort is really worth it. Okay? Now, this is something that maybe she doesn't even know when she signed the contract. We have went through all that, but it's like the whole booklet that I explained. So maybe say, okay, I trust you, sign, like that. I love the industry, it's me, I love it, she signed. Okay, so this is something that I also love. So one day we'll get old. Okay, for me, I don't like to retire. Retirement means I do nothing, or I can come back once in a while, have a happy life in AI, and still get my income. Okay, and still serve my clients, still serve my members. So you have a few things that will happen when one day you retire. Okay, one thing is for our commission, there are quite a lot of products up to the 6th year of the products. Okay, the 6th year of the policy year, you get commission in your pocket. Okay, starting from the 7th year, AI will put that amount in a pension fund that will invest for you. Okay, so when you leave the company one day, or when the person passed away, they will give it all back to you. And actually, don't look at this little lump sum every month. I mean, like I was telling them, it's crazy. Imagine I'm 25th year here, starting from the 6th year of every policy 100,000, 10,000, whatever it is. It's crazy. So this is like a happy retirement. From that, if one day I leave, they'll give it all back to you with the investment return. And actually, it's quite good. You can monitor your own investment from the mutual funds, or you can choose the company's choice. Okay, and on top of that, you also get 2 things. One is, let me talk about it. If you decided to retire, okay, at the age of 65 or 65 and service 20 years in AIA, or if you're not yet 65 but you serve 30 years in AIA, you can have happy retirement. So your first year commission and all the renewal will be with you even you terminate the AI contract forever. Okay? The other thing is, suppose if I died, so who's going to take it? So my successor, which of course is my daughter, will take all the commission and the renewal forever. Okay, of course the number of years, whatever they pay, that you get. Okay, if you add on all these things, it's big. It's big. Okay, so that's why I love this. It's the future. You're not talking about a job, it's the future. Okay, and this one, I don't see many companies do it. You left. I mean, I used to let my company to give me this check. I said, I look like a beggar, How can I survive? Yeah, so all this, even your pension fund, everything is in your app. You can check every day how much money I have, all your accumulation, everything is in the system, okay? And on top of that, we have a lot of incentive trips, normally about 2 to 3. Of course, because of the protests and the coronavirus, it stopped a little bit. Maybe this year we don't have, but they pay you cash to replace because we cannot leave. We cannot travel. So they pay us cash, which is very good. I mean, of course I want to travel with them. But the amazing thing is, the trip is not just going there. The trip is the experience that you never get in your life. Say, let me just make an example. We went to Sydney last year in September. You just can't believe how powerful AI is. We blocked the whole of the Darling Harbour. We have our own cruise. We have our own firework. We have these people. I don't know how they, they fly in the air with the I don't know what it is. It's like flying Superman with the AI logo. The drone, yeah. No, it's the person actually. They shoot up like how you, I don't know, but and they have all these surrounding the harbor, Sydney Harbor, the Harbor Bridge. We block a VIP launch that you can stand in front of the Harbor Bridge. Come on, these are the places, and we block the Luna Park, all AIA. Now I'm telling you, all this experience is not just buying a ticket and go there. Come on, you could never experience things like that. That's why we want to be qualified and go there and stay with the top producers and talk to them. And also, it's not just fun. We go there, we have workshops, we have seminars, then you chat with the top people, then you explore more about AI. Okay? So this is something that we love. Okay? So our next coming trip is Auckland and Singapore. Yeah, this is the latest for next year. Hopefully we can go next year. Oh, I miss all these trips. Yeah. Yeah. And on top of that, of course, our team will have, normally when we go on these trips, we have our AIA group cocktail, which you'll meet 18 countries of AI members, drinking, having fun, having wine, and talk to, people. I think last time I talked, Aaron to MDRT experience, met a lot of people from Philippines, and then literally talked to them, hey, but we're all from AIA. I mean, it's really amazing. And on top of that, we also have another gala dinner from AI Hong Kong and Macau. And again, you meet people locally. So we have all these events, and also on top of that, they will arrange all the local tours that you can join. You don't have to join, but if you want to join, they will arrange everything with you. Okay, so all you need to do is just qualify, and that's it. And if you are more than 100% of the qualifiers, you get cash incentive. And if you're doing, I think 300%, if I remember, for different trips, it's different requirements. You can bring your family member for free. You can go first class or business class for free. So it's also very fair that the chart is there. You do this, you can bring your son. I bring my daughter. That's why my daughter always go with me when she was young. And then when you do this, you get 5,000 extra for pocket money. You do this. It's just you just follow the chart. I mean, you don't have to do anything else. Just follow, and you get it. Okay. And of course, when you get promotion, you have assistant unit manager, team manager, bonus on top. Before you become even a manager, you already get bonus. A lot of companies, you have to be a manager before you get override. But AI, they give you even you just start get promotion. So the bonus is count as per also very fair. Everything is here. Everything, the menu, everybody can click into it. Whatever page they can get. Okay, of course, when you become a manager, the overriding system is different. So you can actually have your empire, okay? Okay, so we talk about Premier Academy, which you guys all are Premier Academy. Of course, I'm talking about I want the best of the best, okay? Because the time and effort I put into it, I want to work with the best people, okay? So I get more happy, you get more happy, right? So Premier Academy actually it was founded in 2011. So at that time, they picked up 18 members, managers. I was one of them. Well, I can say I was one of the founder of Premier Academy. And so we are looking for our successors, okay? We are passionate, yes. We work very hard, energetic still. Honestly, one day we really will get old. I mean, you cannot deny that, okay? One day we really will get old. We will pass away. So we want the best people to be successors of AIA because AI really honestly have given me a lot in life. Really a lot. Okay, it like literally changes my life. Imagine if I work as a designer, I think I'll be really living. I don't know what I'm gonna to do. But so our passion is to bring some people like us that love AIA, that really can, do a good job, and the company will be successful centuries after centuries. Okay, this is our mission. So then we found out that it's not about the company, it's about the people that join. Okay, so then we take out, this title, Premier Academy. We find the best. Of course, they have to be university graduates. They have to be under age 36. They have to be aggressive. They have to pass the panel interview, and they were chosen. So to be future leaders of AI. So, and then later on, we developed EDP, which we thought, hey, from all these people, there are people even better because they were the high income people. They were the very committed, like you guys. Should we give them a better title, a better development to help them more? Okay, so then we have EDP, which exists now. Okay, so of course our minimum requirement for them is road to MDRT and road to leadership. So our record is, I think, less than a month they make MDRT. So we have a 1-3-5 formula for the Premier Academy. 1 year they become MDRT. The 3rd year they become manager. The 5th year they become district director, because they have the ability. They have the genes in them that we can push them faster than us. So we want to help them. That's why we are really focusing on this program. So they have different title. Their name card is not called financial planner. So the title, when they come in, is wealth management manager. So if they become MDRT, COT, and TOT, so COT will become wealth manager director. So it's actually a better marketing for you guys to go out and meet higher net worth people. Okay, so these are all like resources to help you to do better business. It's not about showing off. It's really can help you. Okay. So on top of that, we have extra for EDP and Premier Academy. We have on top monthly an extra bonus on top of all the PowerPoint that I showed you. Okay. So because of this program, we thought, hey, we should give them like a more steady income when they join. So we have package for different, we have package for Premier Academy, EDP. So we will grant them a 1 to 3 year package. So it depends on their past income. If they were sales before, we can grant them their past income, exactly, maximum 50,000 per month. Or if they are not a sales, we can grant them past income times 80%. Okay? But the thing is, the more you get, of course, the more validation you have to meet to get that. It's no free lunch. Okay? But the beauty about that is, which I'm a little jealous, of course, that you guys get the package, on top get all the rest. I'm getting just all the rest. Okay? So of course, because it's EDP, they want to groom you guys, they want to give you a stable package. So on top of that, you have year 1, year 2, and year 3 package. It's big. Okay? So later on, when you guys are when you're really interested to dig into it, then I'll explain about that, because this is another calculation of that. You have to fulfill some requirement, but honestly, it's not that difficult if you really work hard. So there are people that ask for, maybe this is my income, but I ask for this, so I make sure I get 100%, rather than I get this, but I get nothing. So this is a calculation. But the maximum that you guys are getting is, at the year end, you get, if you say you get 30,000 a month, on top you get all the commission, renewal, all that. And maximum, they also can get 6 months monthly bonus at the end of the year, more than our year bonus. Okay? So on top of that, you can calculate, you make $1 first year commission, but you're actually earning $3. So it is really, really attractive. We have attracted a lot of bankers to join us, especially finance industry, because they pay the same effort in their company, but they get 50%. But here we get 300% of that. Okay, so EDP also have a fast track promotion. So normally, as a normal member, it takes about 3 years to get promoted to be AUM, assistant manager, and that. For you guys, you can do it less than a year. Okay? So all you need to do is to refer EDP before you get promoted. you already get bonus for recruiting, which never happened in the past. Okay, but because we want EDP, that's the best of the best. Okay, so EDP refers, sorry, this is in Chinese, but so if you refer EDP, you already get a bonus from their production. So it's kind of like an override, but it's not an override because you're not yet a manager. So we cannot say it's an override. Okay, so you already get that. And the fastest track, there's a fast track development program you can promote next year. You become a manager, you have all the team. You become a manager, you have your proper override, you have everything. Okay, so this is really amazing as an EDP to go so fast because we believe these people really can make it. So, so they have two paths. Okay, one is they can go as individual. I don't want to have a team. I feel that it's too much commitment. Okay, I just want my own life. I just want to be, relaxed. So they can go like this as a wealth manager director, the TOT, COT, and MDLT. Or they can go to the path. So EDP can go straight to here, So we have to go like this. Imagine I have to take so many years to go up this, and suddenly you guys are, hey, I'm here, But I mean, I like that. The world is changing, right? So AI know how to maximize, you guys, how to really help you develop. So yeah, this is the career path, and this is the recruitment bonus. What we're saying that we can help you grow faster. So when you have your members, I'll be the one that's taking care of you guys because you're new. You probably don't know about products, anything. So I'll take care of everything. So all you need to do is just recruit members, and once you're kind of okay, ready, the production level is okay, everything okay, then you get promotion, and your members are already mature. But before, we have to be AUM, assistant manager, recruit people, train them up, and by the time I become a manager, they probably left because I don't even have the knowledge to teach them. So now they know me. So it's my commitment to help you guys to grow. So bring members in, I'll help you train up, I'll help you do everything. You focus on your production, and then bingo, one day back together. So in the contract, it's already signed, referred by blah, blah, blah. Okay? Okay, so last, we also have intensive trainings. Because, honestly, sorry to say that AI don't have 100% English training. You can sit in the training 1 or 2 days, but I'll take care of all this because I am one of the trainer as well. I know what they're training. Okay, so I will introduce you guys to all these different departments, like the high net worth department, private bank, all this. So instead of they going to them, I'll bring you guys to them. Okay, it's more prestige. Okay, so that's the last PowerPoint. So what's your security? What do you really want in life? I think career is only part of your life, but if career can bring me to have a better life, yes, I will do it. But career is just a career and my life is different, then no, I won't take it. I would rather be poor. Like I was saying, I want my dignity, the day I retire or the day I die. This is me, okay? And happiness, of course. Okay, so this is the end of the PowerPoint. So we can cut it up, okay?